I wish I had a Coke. I saw this science experiment once where they put a tooth in Coke, and over a period of a few weeks or days, or maybe it was even just one day, it completely fell apart. It just disappeared. And I guess that could happen with a whole set of teeth. Well, if we were to sit around with a mouthful of Coca-Cola day and night. I wonder how that would work, the teeth coming out. Like, would you swallow and then, what, would they like grow back somehow? God, am I stupid. What am I supposed to do? I thought by now I would at least have some kind of extra work or something. I met this girl, Sherry, at the lunch counter, and, well, I thought she was kind of weird, but she turned out to be nice. And she told me that one way to break into the business is to get a videotape of yourself made. But the problem is that it costs. So I was thinking maybe I could find somebody with one of those video cameras that you use at home.
Okay. So tell me about that one.
I don't know, it was different.
Yeah.
I feel like,
I think we punched through there a little
what do
bit.
I feel? I'm trying to harness my feelings.
Well,
and I'm trying to harness my feelings and describe them.
I'm not concerned about you describing it to me. I'm only concerned about you noticing the shift, the difference.
How I feel. Okay.
Okay, you own that now. You've got that. That now is forever a part of the evolution of what you're doing here.
So it does not need to be explained.
Okay.
You've been there. Essentially, you can now use that there, wherever it was, as a stimulus for future runs, for future development.
In this universe, nothing repeats verbatim. You could do this monologue 6,000 times, and to be honest, if you're really doing it right, it would just continue to mutate. Because that's the universe we live in. Nothing is static state, especially when it comes to a human being.
Let's just say, okay, we got that one's in the bank, that's in my experiential makeup now. And I just want to see if I want to see what the next mutation of that is going to be.
Okay.
The lines started to move around a little bit more in terms of how they were said, but more importantly in terms of how the cerebral activity was getting you there.
I opened up physically even a little bit more, which I thought was good. The body was there more. And I think it's just a question of, once again, the body is there, obviously. Just letting it be there, letting it be a part of the show.
Yes, I know.
I
know.
Be a part of the show.
Yeah.
So why don't we go for the next
mutation?
Mutation?
Okay.
Let's go for the next mutation.
Okay. I wish I had a Coke. I saw this science experiment once where they put this tooth in Coke, and over a period of a few weeks or days, or was it? I think it was just one day, but it completely fell apart. It just like disappeared. I guess that could happen with a whole set of teeth if we were to sit around with a mouthful of Coca-Cola day and night. I wonder how that would work. Like teeth falling out. Would you swallow and then would they like grow back somehow? Oh God, I'm stupid. Oh, what am I supposed to do? I thought by now I would at least have some kind of, like, extra work or something. I met this girl, Sherry, at the lunch counter, and I thought she was kind of weird, but she turned out to be nice. And she said that one way to break into movies is to have a videotape of yourself made. So, well, but the problem is that it costs. I wonder if I could find somebody with one of those video cameras that you use at home.
Definitely from where I'm sitting, opened up. The good chaos started to come in, things started to happen, which, you know, if it felt like that to you, it felt like, whoa, what's happening?
That's actually a good feeling. I think most actors think that that's a bad feeling.
It's scary. It's like,
well,
I don't know what I'm doing. Why did I
yeah,
prepare?
I mean,
Right, yeah.
Acting is supposed to be exciting.
Which means it's
Right. It's more exciting if the actors are.
You know, yeah, because
Right.
all that's happening there is, for one thing, you're letting more happen.
More stuff comes into it. So where you are with this last run certainly, but I think it was also building the previous run.
Yeah, it was.
Is
I think so.
You're holding, you're letting the thing loosen up.
The important thing right now is that you have sort of punched through into this new performance environment for yourself. And the main thing right now would be to let yourself keep experimenting with that.
Yeah.
Once you get all kinds of stuff coming out, then it's real easy to go back and edit. The problem that most people have is they don't have a whole lot of stuff coming out, and they edit the little bit of stuff they have, which means they've got even less than they started with.
Yeah. I think with me too, it's about like giving myself permission to do that, like subconsciously obviously, but like letting myself be okay, because I'm a person who likes order and I like things the same way all the time, you know what I mean? So just letting myself be okay with.
You like that in your life. Okay.
Yeah.
Since you have that in your life, that's probably not why you're pursuing acting.
Right.
You're pursuing acting so that you can have the wild place.
Right.
So
yeah, it's just about being okay with
Right.
with letting all that extra stuff be in my head and letting those moments take as long as they need to take and not feeling like I need to be getting to the next moment or like I'm supposed to be doing something.
Starting to get more of her human environment, her personal environment when you're getting to the mark. I think letting yourself use the walk to get there too will enhance that. Also gives us a better sense of human environment.
Yeah, because if you like walk to your mark all like pulled together and then you like drop into this person, it's
Right. Right.
I think in this case, being there and being happening before you get anywhere in front of the lens is a smart thing to do. I think that's always a smart thing to do in an on-camera situation.
We're going to do 2 of them back to back without me, thankfully, saying a word.
So you'll do it, I'll call cut, come back off, plug back in your process, don't rush.
Remember, it's going on video, so I can cut just empty space
Oh, that's
out.
right. We're recording all this.
Right. Exactly.
So take your time there, get it on a second run.
Okay.
And your objective on both of these runs is just going to be to leave the door open as much as possible, to kind of continue this performance environment that you have been able to broach into on the last couple of runs.